What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome to another live Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. I almost had a super big brain fart there, and by almost, I mean I did have a really big brain fart there. Anyway, today we are having an NU battle against Roman, the Hacks God himself, and he always brings some great stuff, so I'm super excited to see what it is that he is going to have on his team. And I'm going to pick a music track here. We'll go with Music 22 because it's kind of near the end. That way I don't have to go searching through. We're bringing the same team today. So we do have our Nasty Plot, Simisage. We have Curse, Restock, Slagoo, which I hope puts in so much work. Good old Sally. Then we have Foresight, Rapid Spinning, Fist Plate, Hitmonchan, almost a Medicham there. Physically Defensive Pelipper. I'm actually not carrying the Defog, so we're just going to rely on Rapid Spin. And then we do have Steelix, which kind of just forms a pretty decent typing core with Slagoo, and it's basically there to get rid of any possible Audinos or Mawiles, things like that, because Slagoo can't do anything to them. And then we have a very standard, not too exciting Pyroar, which is just choice specs and is there as basically just filler, because we needed something kind of standard to put the team together, but got some cool stuff here. I'm going to take a screen capture of this so that I can see what we are working with my opponent's team. So he's got the Cacturn, Sandslash, Shelgon, which is cool and dangerous, especially because I don't have knockoff on my team. Cradily, which I'm assuming is going to be defensive, but it's hard to tell. Swalot, I don't know what that's going to do. I know it's fat, pretty naturally. And then Kabutops, which I would assume would be offensive as well. But, again, it's really hard to tell what this team is. It almost looks like somewhat of a sand team, but he has no weather setter. I feel like I have something in my throat. Alright, let's pick what we want to lead off. Let's see, does he have a Rapid Spinner? He does in Sandslash. I do not have a spin blocker, but I do have a couple of Pokemon that can beat Sandslash. Pyroar can potentially OHKO it with Fire Blast, maybe. And Simisage obviously is going to take it on well. So we're going to see here. I would assume he would want to lead off with Sandslash or Cradily. I kind of want to just lead off with this guy. We're going to lead off with Pyroar and try to get off as much damage as we possibly can. I'm also running out of time, so we should probably do that. I could have led off with Steelix for the Stealth Rock. It doesn't do a whole lot to his team other than potentially break a Sash on that Cacturn. He has no Pokemon that are weak to rocks, so it's not essential that we get them up. He also is pretty weak to Sally. Like, Sally the Slagoo could put in some work against this team. We'll have to see. He's going to lead off with Atlas, the Cradily. I don't think I can one-shot this. I don't think... even if he's physically defensive or offensive, I still don't think we can one-shot it with anything. I would have to go for Fire Blast, and that would do a buttload of damage, but it's not going to kill. If he's defensive, he can't kill me with anything, and he might have just Giga Drain, which would be good. But if he's offensive, he could have, like, Stone Edge. Trying to think. Do I need Pyroar for anything? I mean, it doesn't do much to Kabutops. In fact, Aqua Jet would be a problem there. Can't do a whole lot to Shelgon other than Hyper Voice. I don't need it for Cacturn because I do have Hitmonchan. So I feel like we can afford to just click Fire Blast here. I don't see him wanting to switch in Kabutops. Because if it's offensive, like I'm thinking, he won't want to take damage. Yeah, I don't... Because he doesn't have any recovery on Kabutops. So I don't think he's going to want to switch that in. Especially because I could be Life Orb, and a lot of these Pyroars do carry HP Grass, which I am carrying. I just would need to not be locked in. So anyway, we're clicking Fire Blast here. I'm going to get off as much damage as possible, and we're going to miss. And he goes for the Stealth Rock, so he just gets free rocks up. Okay, well that was like the worst possible thing that could have happened. This team is not terribly weak to rocks. I mean, it's basically just Pelipper and Pyroar. I want to click it again. I really, really do. But now he's probably going to switch. Now he knows that I'm staying in. I guess he could switch in Shelgon? Hard to tell what he's going to want to do here. I don't know what his sets are. He can run some interesting sets, and he does often, so that kind of like throws me for a loop a little bit here. I kind of want to just click Fire Blast again and see what he does. The fact that he has Stealth Rock leads me to believe that he's defensive and Fat Cradily, which means I can't kill it, but I already knew that. I'm just going to click Fire Blast again here. I don't feel like I have that much to lose. If he goes into Kabutops, he could get a free SD up, which I guess could be bad. Yeah, that would actually not be too good, because I don't have any direct switch-ins. Don't have any direct switch-ins. What I could do is go into Hitmonchan here. I'm going to go into Hitmonchan. I feel like if he's going to make a switch here, he's going to go into either Shelgon, if that happens to be like specially defensive, or Kabutops to take a Fire Blast. So yeah, that's what we're doing here. That's what we're doing here, and we can Rapid Spin. He can't stop me. He is going to withdraw. I can Rapid Spin on pretty much his whole team. 6-pack. That is the Kabutops. Okay, I don't think he's going to want to stay in on this. I really don't. I'm tempted to click Drain Punch just in case he tries to... tries anything funny, like staying in to Waterfall me or try to set up an SD or something. Yeah, because there's a chance he could go and just switch into Sandslash or the Swalot, because I don't have anything to hit Swalot with. I mean, I guess he could be afraid of Earthquake, maybe. I'm just going to click Drain Punch here. I'm going to try to get off as much damage as I can. See what he does. He's going to withdraw and go into Coconut, the Swalot. Alright, so he's making the safe play. That's fine. We're going to see here if this is like physically defensive Rocky Helmets. That doesn't look physically defensive. That does not look physically defensive. Okay, he's going to recover with Black Sludge. Maybe he is, or maybe he's just defensive. I don't know. I don't know, but I am going to Rapid Spin here because I'm not scared. I'm not scared of you. You can Sludge Bomb me. You shouldn't have anything to hit me super effectively with. I am losing momentum seriously here, but it's worth it to get rid of those rocks because then I can switch in Pyroar and not have to take all that damage from the hazards. He is going to stay in. We'll see what he has here. We'll see what he has for Hitmonchan. He's going to go for the Earthquake. That's interesting. That kind of did a lot of damage. Holy crap. Why did that do so much? That's a non-stab move. Earthquake. Maybe he was predicting me to go into Steelix. That would be the only thing. Now I know he has that. That kind of stinks. So he's physical, which means he probably has a Gunk Shot. So that's something. I don't know that he would have anything to stop me from just switching in Sally here. Trying to think. That kind of prevents me from switching in Pyroar too. I could go with Prince, but I don't want to be poisoned. I really do not want to be poisoned. I could scare him out maybe with a Scald. That would be the only thing I can think of. His whole team really doesn't want to get scalded. I kind of want to switch in Sally, but I feel like Gunk Shot's going to do a lot of damage. Although he does not have a boosted item. I'm going to go into Sally here. We're going to go into Sally and see what happens. The one thing that we'd have to worry about is Shelgon. But I can rest up with Sally and it's not that big of a deal. He has the power-up punch. Okay then. Power-up punch, Earthquake, Gunk Shot. I don't know what his other move would be. I do not know. We're going to curse here. That power-up punch did not do a lot. We actually outspeed it because it's a Swalot. So at least we're going to get up to +1 defense here. And attack, of course. He's going to go for the gunk shot. He actually connects on the gunk shot. Let's see how much this does. That did a little bit more than I wanted it to. He only has 8 of those. So that helps. That helps for sure. But I kind of have to rest here, don't I? Don't I? That's the downside. Yeah, I'm going to have to rest. Because I should be slower than him now. I'm at -1 speed. He goes for the power-up punch, which is the smart play. He's going to have to hit 2 gunk shots in a row, though, it's looking like. And I'm going to have to pull something that's not outrage or curse. I basically have to pull rest on my sleep talks. He's up to +2 attack now, so that gunk shot obviously is going to be doing a little bit more. Not enough to kill me, though. Although he does have Earthquake. He does have Earthquake. I feel like I'm all over the place. I feel like recently my commentary has just been like, just scattershot. But I'm trying to concentrate. He's going to go for Power Punch again and get up to +3 here. He gets a critical hit. It's not that big of a deal. Although at +3, if we don't pull a curse here, he might just be able to kill me with another gunk shot. We're going to have to see. Come on, pull a curse. No, Sally, come on. Darn it. Alright. Alright, we're going to sleep talk again. Now he's going to gunk shot. Yeah, here it comes. He hits another gunk shot. Come on. Please don't kill. Okay, we barely survive. Pull an outrage. Pull an outrage. Just get some damage off on this thing. There we go. Okay, so Sally's at least going to get some damage off before we freaking go down. Now he's going to Earthquake. Now he's going to Earthquake. The Sally might actually be faster than Cradley. Now that I'm thinking about it. So we might be able to come back in and rest here. He's going to Earthquake. He's going to Earthquake. Which means I can switch in freaking Pelipper. Do I need Pelipper for anything else? Sand Slash, maybe. Maybe. I'm going into Pelipper here. We'll see. It'd be a really smart play if he just gunk shots. But he's either going to Power-Up Punch or Earthquake. One or the other. I don't foresee a different move coming. Yeah, he's going to go for the Power-Up Punch again. That is fine. He may want to save this. He gets another critical hit. He has yet to miss a gunk shot. He's hit 2 or 3 of those. 2 critical hits. I missed Fire Blast. This is what happens when you play Roman. This is what you're asking for. I'm asking for it. I'm asking for it just by battling him. Now, I really think... I don't want to just fire off a Scald because he has Cacturne and he has Cradley. So I'm tempted to just click Hurricane, hoping that he tries to get a free SD off with Cacturne. That would be fantastic. Because he has a pretty decent amount of health. There's no reason to just get rid of this thing. I would think. I could U-turn to try to get some momentum. Because he should be faster than me, I would think. Unless he's running, like, no speed whatsoever. I guess that's possible. We could U-turn so that if he attacks me, I absorb the attack, and then I can get in Pyroar and then just kill him. This is tough. This is tough for sure. I'm going to Hurricane. And I actually made my move first. I took forever to make my move there. Let's see what he does. I'm going to drink the rest of my coffee really fast. He stays in. He stays in to take the Hurricane. So I guess that was the right play. That did not do enough damage. He has Pain Split. Uh-oh. That is not what I wanted to see. He risked the Scald, too. Thankfully, we hit that hurricane. That is interesting, for sure. Risking the burn. I do have Steelix in my back pocket here, so that is going to be helpful for Shelgon. And that's also actually kind of helpful for Cacturne, too, if it's physical. I guess he could be special. That is interesting for sure. That is interesting, but we do know that I am faster. So that's something. I'm going to Scald here. I don't know why he stayed in. I really thought he was going to switch and save this thing. Maybe he thought that I was offensive. Hopefully we can get a burn here. Get the burn! Darn it. And he hits a gunk shot again. Oh my goodness. And that's just dead. And he gets a critical hit. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? This is just nonsense. I don't think that crit mattered. I don't think it mattered, but it's on principle, basically. That is just silliness. That is just, this Swalot is such a problem. Such a problem. Alright, so we're going into Pyroar. He could switch in Kabutops here. I'm tempted to just click Hidden Power Grass to make a play. But we need to get rid of this thing, and yeah, we gotta click Hyper Voice, I would think. He's not switching in Cradily. Like, it's just not happening. I really don't see that happening. Even if he were to switch in Kabutops here, he's gonna take some damage from a Hyper Voice. And then I guess I could sack off Sally if I really need to. It's not the end of the world. I'm going to click Hyper Voice. That's what we're going for here. Hopefully, yeah, he's just going to let this thing die. There's no way he's surviving a Specs Hyper Voice. We get another critical hit. Well, I think that's the first critical hit that we got, but the crits are flying like crazy in this battle. Thankfully, two of those just, well, actually, I think all of them really didn't matter. But that's just a bit scary. That is a bit scary. How many gunk shots did he hit? 3? 4? I've never hit that many in my entire life. And I click Fire Blast once and I miss. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But that is Pokemon. That is what we are dealing with. That is what you sign up for when you play competitive. Now see, the downside here is he can set up Swords Dance as I try to send in Sally. So that could be a thing. I need Steelix. Yeah, I need Steelix. I mean, I guess I could have used Steelix on Swalot, but I didn't want it to take unnecessary damage. I wanted it as healthy as possible. Because I just did. I just did. I could be tricky and switch in this guy. I don't see him going for Stone Edge. Why would he go for Stone Edge? Especially when I switched in Hitmonchan before. I could be tricky and switch in... Yeah. Decisions. We're going to go into... I'm going to sack Sally off here. I'm going to try to get a safe switch. I'm not messing around. I wanted Sally to put in more work. Like, I wanted Sally to get kills. But it's just not in the cards. Maybe I'm just playing it wrong. He's going to go for Sandstorm. What did I say? Did I not say this kind of looks like a sand team, but where's the Weather Setter? That's ridiculous. So he's going to kill me off this turn. He's not going to let me rest, I don't think. So he has Sand Slash, which benefits from the Sandstorm. With Sand Rush, I believe. So, yeah, I'm gonna rest. That's really the only play. Rest it is. He's gonna kill me though. Hopefully he goes for Stone Edge. He goes for Aqua Jet. Is that gonna kill? It's Stab. Yeah, it's gonna kill. What am I talking about? And he gets a critical hit again. Oh my goodness! Are all of his Pokemon Scope Lens? Like, what in the world is going on? What is happening right now? I'm so confused on what is happening. Alright. Alright. I guess we have to go into Simisage? I would assume. He doesn't have Swalot, so he would have to switch in Shelgon? And I don't have HP Ice. I thought I did. But this one is actually HP Rock, so I would have to Focus Blast Shelgon, which is not too great. Don't really like that too much. I could go into Hitmonchan because I am max speed, but I'm adamant. I'm going to double check the speed tiers really fast. What is Kabutops? I think he's 80. Pretty sure Kabutops is 80. Yeah, he's 80, so he would be faster if he's max speed. That is pretty tough. That is pretty tough. I guess I have to go into Simisage here. Because he could just kill me with Waterfall, otherwise, if I go into Hitmonchan. So that really doesn't help me too much. Do I Nasty Plot here? That is the question. Or do I just Giga Drain? I doubt he would leave this out on this, though. He would go into... I would assume it would have to be Shelgon. But if he goes into Shelgon, even if I Nasty Plot up, I'm going to have to hit at least 2 Focus Blasts. Like, I don't see any way out of that. Why would he leave Kabutops out? I don't think he would. I kind of feel like he is. Kind of feel like he's going to make that play and just leave this out. But I would assume he'd want to save it because I have Pyroar. And Pyroar poops on the rest of his team. Without Kabutops, he can't kill Pyroar. So I'm going to Nasty Plot here. Yeah, he's going to withdraw. Okay, here comes Shelgon, I'm assuming. My back is really itchy for some reason. Goes out into Sandstorm. Okay. Alright, we're going to see how much Focus Blast does. Hopefully this thing is not specially defensive. It's almost certainly Eviolite. This should do over half. I could Nasty Plot again. I could do that. Or I could switch. Because I do have Steelix. I can get Rocks up. And I can pretty much do a lot to everybody. So that's something. That is something indeed. Options. I kind of want to see how much Focus Blast does. Kind of want to see how much Focus Blast does. But it's not Stab. It's not Stab. I'm going to click Focus Blast here. We'll see if he stays in or if he's fearing a HP Ice. He's going to stay in. So maybe he has something to hit me with? I really don't know. Holy smokes. Was that not Eviolite? What in the world just happened? You just got O-code by Focus Blast Simisage. Alright, that makes things a lot easier. For sure. For sure. Now we see Sand Slash coming out. This is Sand Rush. I'm assuming that's why he's bringing it out. He doesn't have... What is he going to hit me with? X-Scissor? Could be X-Scissor. That's not Stab, though. That is not Stab. I don't think he can afford to go for Earthquake here. I highly doubt it. It would be a really, really ballsy play for me to go into Pyroar on Sand Slash. But then I would have to click Fire Blast, and he gets an easy switch into Kabutops there. I don't know what the rest of the set is that he's running. We've only seen Sandstorm and Aqua Jet. I'm assuming he's got another stab move. Maybe 2, Waterfall and Stone Edge. That is possible. I don't know if X-Scissor would be enough to kill. I really do not. I kind of want to save this, though, for Kabutops. Like, I don't know if HP Grass would be enough to kill Kabutops. Especially if it has, like, some kind of HP investment or something, which I'm kind of scared of. Do I need Steelix for anything else? Cacturn, maybe. Maybe Cacturn, but I do have Hitmonchan for that. We're going to go into Steelix here. I'm predicting an X-Scissor. Hopefully he didn't just bluff that and scare the crap out of me. But we'll see. He's not going for Earthquake. There's no way. Yeah, X-Scissor. Okay. Okay, good thing I caught that. Good thing I caught that. That does 0 damage. Life Orb, Sand Rush, Sand Slash is what we're dealing with here. For sure. Now the question is he going to stay in to Earthquake? He is Life Orb. But this is Steelix we're talking about. If I weaken this a little bit, then I can for sure just go in and click Hyper Voice, I would assume. He still has Cradily, though. Still has Cradily. And with the Sandstorm up, he is getting that special defense boost with Cradily and with Kabutops. How many turns has the Sandstorm been going? That's the other thing that we need to monitor. I'm going to try to get damage off on this, though. That's what I'm going for. I could do that by Dragon Tailing. And maybe Dragon Tailing him into something that's not preferable. There's also the chance that he switches. I'm going to Dragon Tail here. We're going to Dragon Tail. He's going to stay into Earthquake. Okay, so he's going to take damage from the Life Orb. That did a little bit more than I had anticipated. Not going to lie here. Not going to lie. Thankfully, we do not miss the Dragon Tail. That really didn't do that much, but that should be in range of Pyroar for sure. He goes into Kabutops. That's not what I wanted. I wanted Cradily. I really wanted Cradily. Now he's going to Aqua Jet me. But then I get a safe switch. If I sacrifice this, I get a safe switch into whatever I want, which would be Simisage. And then I click Giga Drain. I have to click Giga Drain. He knows I have Focus Blast, so I don't think he's going to hard switch into Cradily. I would think he'd want to stay in at that point because he'd be scared of just letting me set up. Which is indeed scary. It is indeed scary. I'm going to stay in here. We're clicking Earthquake. See what he does. I'm assuming he's just going to kill me with Waterfall. No, he's going to Aqua Jet. Is that enough? No, it is not. We're going to get damage off on this. That is his only Water-type stab, is Aqua Jet. And that is... Oh, he's Weak Armor. Okay. Okay, Weak Armor. That is fine by me. That is fine by me. Because now he's in Mach Punch range. I don't think he can kill me with Aqua Jet. Because I'm pretty sure he is Smooth Rock. Okay, this is good. This is good. We'll click Stealth Rock here. I mean, we'll see what he does. He's probably just going to Aqua Jet again. Yeah, there's the Aqua Jet. So that's something. And it doesn't really do that much. It doesn't make that much of a difference because there goes the Sandstorm. He may want to switch to try to get that Sandstorm up again. But what I was saying was, if he's running max speed, even if he's adamant, he outspeeds Hitmonchan anyway. So his Aqua Jet would out-prioritize my Mach Punch. So that extra boost in speed doesn't do a whole lot for him. Yeah, it really doesn't. It really does not. So we know he has Sandstorm and Aqua Jet. I would assume he doesn't have Waterfall because he hasn't used it. I figured that's what he would use to get rid of Steelix. But he didn't have it. I'm kind of tempted to click Drain Punch here. Because that would mean... Yeah, if I... Trying to think here. I'm trying to be smart. What would he switch in? Sand Slash, maybe? But Sand Slash doesn't really worry me too much without that Sandstorm. I'm gonna click Drain Punch, I think. If he stays in and kills me, though, if he has a move that can kill me, from there, I think I lose. But I think my play to make here is Drain Punch, so that's what I'm going to do. He's got a Sandstorm. Okay, so I could have just gotten rid of him with a Mach Punch. I guess he outpredicted me there. That was a good play. That was a really good play. Good play, Roman. You got me. That was actually the worst thing that could have happened. I thought the last thing he was going to want to do was let this thing die without getting any extra damage off. But now he's got that freaking... Actually, that may have won him the game. Yeah, I think that may have won him the game. Because now he Earthquakes and kills Hitmonchan. Earthquakes and kills Pyroar. The only way I would get away from that would be if he was... if my Pyroar was Choice Scarfed. So I guess I made the wrong play there. The right play was to Mach Punch. I could be ballsy and try to get him... Let's see. The real question is going to be whether or not... I'm going to look it up really fast. Let's see. Damage calc. Sorry, this is really bad commentary. But I want to see... he's got Sand Slash. Let's see here. He is Life Orb. And I want to see the calc on Semi-Sage. Will that kill me is the question. That is the $1,000,000 question. This is taking forever. So I apologize. But this is quite important here. X is... I'm running out of time. I'm going to have to just click... No, I'm going to switch in Pyroar here. While I still calc this. I'm predicting an Earthquake. It doesn't matter. I don't need Pyroar. That doesn't really help me at all. And I would rather have Hitmonchan for Cacturn. Okay, so Sand Rush, Life Orb, X Scizor. Yeah, that's a kill. I think he just won. Pretty sure he just won. I would need Hitmonchan to be able to kill everyone. And I don't see that happening. I can't get rid of the sand either. The best I can hope for is Mach Punch killing. I could go into Hitmonchan. Go into Hitmonchan. Switch back to Semi-Sage to take the Earthquake. Then let him kill me. Take 2 turns of Life Orb. Alright. I have no place here. I think he just flat out beat me. That was the play. It was a great play. It was a great play. My mind was just not there. It was not there that he was going to make that play. Of course, all the nonsense that went on in the beginning of the battle, I don't really think that affected the outcome. It was crazy that he had all those critical hits and like never missed a move. But ultimately, I think that was the play that's going to win in the game. So that is awesome. I love to see that. I really, really do. I love it when somebody just makes a great play like that. That's just cool. Or maybe it was just a bad play on my part, but I can still respect that, for sure. For sure. So now it's a 50-50. I mean, he can just click X Scizor. But, I mean, yeah, it's just a 50-50. If he predicts me to go into Semi-Sage and clicks X Scizor, and I Drain Punch, I think he loses. Because then I can Mach Punch and finish him off, and that'll be game. So it's important that he does not over-predict here. I don't think he will. Just click Earthquake. That's like the safest play to make. Because you're still going to get a lot of damage off on Semi-Sage. The Sandstorm's not going to be over, and you can kill me. Like, I only have so much health. So we'll see. We'll see. He might just go for Egg Scissor here. And if that's the case, then I definitely lost. No, he goes for the Earthquake. That shouldn't finish me off. So that gives me a chance. I just did a lot of damage. But he's going to have to take an extra turn of Life Orb damage, which may be enough with the Fist Plate to finish him off, potentially. Because Life Orb is another 10%, and Sand Slash has pretty good natural defense, though. It's like base 110 or 105, something like that. Now he just clicks Earthquake again. There's really no reason to worry about it. Otherwise, I will just click... He could switch here. Would that really help him, though? What would he switch into? Cradily? Like predicting a Giga Drain? Or try to switch in Cactus? Like that, I feel like that's not going to help him, because then I'll outspeed him once the Sandstorm is over. So we're just clicking Giga Drain here. It really doesn't matter. He clicks Earthquake. That is the right play. Semi-Sage goes down. I don't believe the Sandstorm is gone after this turn, unless I miscalculated. That's not enough. That is not enough for Mach Punch. I'm like 99% sure that that's not enough. We can calc it. I mean, I really don't see the reason. But I just want to see. Just out of curiosity, let's see how much this would do. Hitmonchan, a Rapid Spin. Mach Punch, 27 to 33, but I think that's with a Life Orb. I'm not Life Orb. I am Fist Plate. So I think I'm going to need a critical hit here. That would be the only way. 25 to 30%. That's about where he is, though. That's about where he is. So this is just a roll? Like, I don't know what his exact HP is, either. Oh, my goodness. This is crazy. Alright, Mach Punch. I think he's going to survive with this much. How much do you guys want to bet? Survive with this much. Yep, he's going to survive with that tiny, tiny amount. Oh my gosh, the roll goes in his favor. I'm pretty sure that was a roll that was in his favor anyway. But he gets it, and that's going to be a victory. He's going to go down to Life Orb. So that is a 2-0 in Roman's favor. Great job, man. That was a great play there at the end. Like I said, could have just been me playing it badly. But that was a crazy, crazy battle. I've never seen so many critical hits all at once. But that was pretty cool. He had a great team, too. So I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. We're going to do one more with this team before we call it quits for the session. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like or a comment or whatever you would like to do. You can also check out the Twitter account. That is where I look for battles. I tweet out when I'm looking for them, what tier and all that stuff. So you can do that. There's also Instagram. I post random pictures on there. We just hit 100 followers there, so that is pretty cool. Thanks, guys, for that. And that's pretty much it. So I will see you all for the next battle. But until then, game on.